Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And in this video, we are going to cover the next part of our contact extraction series. In the previous series, we did cover 6 tools. Today, we are going to cover 6 other tools, out of which 3 tools are for contact detail extractions primarily. And we have 3 other tools that are focused towards just email extraction and email campaigning. So let's just quickly move into it. The 3 tools for contact extraction that we are going to cover today are SignalHire, PowerLead, and Contact Out. SignalHire is one of the most powerful tools in the market right now, which doesn't just give you search of contact details from LinkedIn extension, but it has a very huge database that it has created. So I'll quickly take you through the filters that are there. So there's people, company, and list export. So people, if you can see over here, what is something new is you can filter people based on their skills and interests. There's something that LinkedIn did start offering, but it was not that accurate. What SignalHire has done is it has found data sources through which it is able to capture these informations and compile it into a database that the users can search from. When I talk about the company, if you can see what has expanded over here is I can search for industries based on their SIC code and NAICS code. Also, I can search companies based on what product or services they are offering. So say if I'm searching over here for companies that are offering marketing services, and as soon as I put in marketing as a product or service over here, I'll get a list of prospects who belong to those companies that are in marketing or advertising as a segment. Similarly, what I can also search for is when we talk about location, they have microed down on postal code, on every single aspect, right from the broader continent to the micro level, that is the postal code. We even have the financials filter over here to see that what is the estimated revenue of that particular company that we want to target. So this is how SignalHire works. Towards the end, what we'll be doing is we'll be showing a comparison of the credit system that all these tools have to offer. But this is how it works. And to extract any particular person's contact number or so, we can do it in bulk by selecting, say, the multiple pages and clicking on add to list. Or if we are looking for a specific person, what we can do is we can directly click on contact extraction over here and click on unlock. So we'll get the contact number of that person. If it is not available, then it will surely share not available. But if you see, we will get the email ID as well. Okay. So that is how SignalHire works. The next tool is PowerLead. This is one of the new gen tools that is available in the market right now, which does bulk enrichment. That is wherein we have to do a simple CSV upload with, say, the LinkedIn URLs, the names and the company names of our prospects, and it gives us the output. It also has the LinkedIn extension through which it extracts the contact details and gives it to us. Something that was not covered so far in the video was how do we integrate these tools with, say, our CRM platforms. So if you can see over here in the integration sections, what PowerLead offers is it gets integrated with the most well-known CRMs that are available in the market right now, like Salesforce, Soho, HubSpot, through which you can directly enrich the contacts of your prospects on your CRM. So you don't need to come to a platform. You don't need to go to a LinkedIn extension to find the contact details. You can directly do it from your CRM. So what I would recommend is you guys explore this tool further, see what all is possible as per your use case. Not just from a standpoint that, okay, I want to extract contact details, but from a more long-term vision that how do I integrate this into my sales workflow. Okay. Moving on to the next tool, that is Contact Out. Contact Out, if you can see, it is primarily a tool that helps in terms of searching for contacts. Now, there are two things over here. It does search based on LinkedIn, like using an extension, but it also has its own database through which we can search. And it has the similar filters like LinkedIn. So it has compiled all the filters that LinkedIn has into one to find the contact persons from their database. So now say for example, they have these few searches like finding software engineers in San Francisco. So let's just quickly search on that to see what sort of results do we get. So if you see, this is what we are getting. So the way they have created this is similar to what we visually see on Sales Navigator. And on the right, we do have options to search for their contact numbers and email ID. In addition to this, Contact Out has integrated AI to create personalized messages. So when I say click on creating a personalized message for a particular person, What it does is it uses artificial intelligence to, first of all, come up with a couple of prompts that we can put. And if you can see, there are different categories of messages. Like if I want to put it as a comment, a question, an icebreaker, an observation, or if I want to create a custom prompt. So this is how Contact Out helps with it. Remaining functionality stays the same as what we saw in the earlier tools. Now we have seen that there are tools that help with contact extraction of both emails and phone numbers. Then why do we require, say, tools where we are just getting emails and not phone numbers? The reason for it is there are these category of tools that are used for email extraction and running automated email campaigns, or known as drip campaigns. Three of the most well-known tools in the market right now for that are Snow, Hunter, and Sales Handy. So I'll quickly take you through these three platforms. So Snow, if you can see over here, there are different functionalities. There is a lead section where you can view your prospects. There's a finder wherein we can search for database. We can even search for single emails or bulk emails. How does this work? The database search works again on the filters. But when I talk about, say, the email search, then it has a single email search wherein all we need to do is just put in the, say, first name, the last name, and the website or the name of the company to get the website. And then we can simply search for the email. What we get over here is, after searching, is a verified email ID of the person. What Snow or other tools also do is that now they have started verifying email IDs as soon as they find it. So they either mark it in green, red, yellow, stating green is the most verified, yellow is the uncertain, and red being invalid emails. Or they have it in a percentage term. This is something that Hunter does, so I'll explain that further. But this is how the functionality of email tools like Snow work. They have a bulk email search wherein you can upload a CSV with the first name, last name, and the company domain. And it searches based on that and gives you a export file of it. Coming to Hunter, it works in a similar fashion wherein there is a finder through which, say, we want to search number of employees in a particular company. We can just search for that. Like I'll put in aimsconsulting.in to see how many email IDs does it have on this particular domain. So if you can see, there is the executive, that is our founder, and one of our sales team member whose email IDs are available. So you can do this, or you can search based on the name. So you can just simply enter the full name of the person and their website. And you can search for it. Once you do over here, as I said, that percentage wise also you get an idea that how much the email ID is valid. We can see over here, it is mentioned 96%. Apart from that, say you have a list of email IDs, but you're not sure whether they are verified or unverified email IDs. Then these tools also offer a verification module apart from the finder. Same like in Snow also we had that, and over here in Hunter also we have it, wherein we can upload a list of email IDs and just check whether they are valid email IDs or not. Last but not the least is Sales Handy. Sales Handy is well known for its email campaigning functionality, but it also has a search feature wherein we can search for email IDs based on certain filters of our target audience or an ICP. So that is how it works. I'll just show you a couple of things wherein, say, if we want to search for Silicon Valley CEOs, what we can do is that we can simply write a prompt over here. So it uses AI to set in the filters for us. This is one of the most interesting thing that any tool is offering, wherein instead of putting in the filters manually, you can just put in a prompt and then you can get a search ready. So yeah, this is how it works. And we can get the email info. We can even get the phone info for one more additional credit. So this tool adds on from just being an email extraction or campaigning tool to a complete all-in-one platform. Now that we have covered the majority of the tools that are available in the market when it comes to contact detail extractions, what I will do, I will take you through a quick comparison that we have created of the tools. So we have, say, the top 8 tools that give us both the contact number as well as email ID. We have even created, or over time we have, as a company, we have realized that what is the accuracy of the contact numbers that we are getting, how many are valid, how many are invalid, and we have mentioned them over here. This is solely based on our own experience using these tools. So if you see Lusha, is one of the most powerful tools that's available right now. If you talk from a global contact extraction standpoint, what do I mean by that? Is say if you want to extract contact details of someone in US or in India or any other region, then Lusha is one such tool where you won't get this bias that, okay, no, it has a database of India more than other regions. So it has an overall good database through which we are able to find contact numbers that are valid. Then comes SignalHire. SignalHire is one of the most powerful tool when it comes to contact number extraction. Why? Because what it does is it doesn't just give us the current number of the prospect. It gives us all the previous contact numbers that are registered in that particular person's name. How does this help is that, say, for example, people often have two numbers. There's a work number, there's a personal number. And if they are not responding on their work number, or say if they have changed their number, then how do we find that updated number? So that is wherein SignalHire helps us. Then comes EasyLeadz. EasyLeadz is a tool that is an Indian tool, and it has one of the best database for extracting contact details of Indian prospects. So again, the accuracy lies around 60 to 70%, and it's quite economical as well when it comes to the pricing. We have other tools like Casper that are used or that are useful when you have the free credits. So it gives 25 free credits per month, out of which 15 are for contact number extraction and 10 are for email ID extraction. Further, there are tools like Telescope, SigSense, who are offering more amount of credits and accuracy. Telescope, on one hand, what we have seen is that their database is becoming strong over time. So as of now, the accuracy for it, or rather the probability of finding the contact numbers over there, is quite low. But yes, this is a quick overview of the different tools and their comparison based on the accuracy and their current credit systems. This often keep on changing over time. Stay updated by going on the pricing pages, seeing what are the current existing credit system for free plans, for the monthly plans or annual plans. One more thing that we are going to do in our upcoming videos is that we did see tools like Snow, Hunter and Sales Handy. I mentioned that they have one more functionality, that is email campaign or email automation. And in next video, what we are going to do is we are going to dive into how email automation works and how it is done to help boost sales. So that is it for our video today. If you found this interesting, if this was helpful, please do like, share and comment, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.